shipping moves beyond simply transporting cargo, what will define the next era of maritime logistics? Will it be sustainability, engineering innovation, digital transformation, or the timeless values that have always driven the industry? In this exclusive conversation, we sit down with Dr. Martin Harren, CEO of the Harren Group, to discuss the future of heavy lift shipping, the rise of offshore wind, the significance of the 𝐂𝐀-class vessels, India's growing role in global project logistics, and the leadership principles behind one of the world's leading maritime organizations. From navigating geopolitical challenges to building the next generation of maritime solutions, this is an insightful discussion on where the industry is headed and what it will take to lead it. You're watching our exclusive interview with Dr. Martin Harren.
Thank you very much for this question. Cargo shipping. Shipping will always be shipping, right? And this is connected to the old values about being reliable, being in time, and not damaging the cargo. And this was the case, it will be in the future the case. If it comes to here combi lift, then of course it is. This is in a constant change for me, but still the old values will remain, and that is adding value to the customer, dedicated work, being transparent, being reliable. I could now talk about what is the future AI application in forwarding and all this. I don't think the next area is so much different in project forwarding than it is and was in the past. Maybe you are implying that we are very different, but I think we are also somehow in silos. So we have a common brand in our company, that is true, and we have what we call shared service. So if it comes to bookkeeping, HR, controlling, that is a worldwide ecosystem, you said. Yes, that is true. But if it comes to engineering, if it comes to shipping, if it comes to forwarding, I don't know, that is in silos. And it must be in silos because otherwise everybody does everything. If it comes to India, for example, we have Roxana, Khalid, taking care for our shipping interests here since 40 years. And then coming to our combi lift setup here in India, which is very successful, Sunil, Purchit are taking care for forwarding activities, and that is in silos, indeed. It is slowed down a bit, but yes, we invested, and we will invest a lot in our service portfolio if it comes to offshore wind. Our new builds, our orcas are, as everybody knows, also designed, let's say, to take care for offshore wind clients. But furthermore, with our SRL offshore daughter, we are pushing into the segment with deck carrier, also with the modification of our Svenja into another DP2. So offshore wind is playing a huge role and will play maybe in 27, 28. There is a slowdown, yes. Offshore wind is something which will be more important than it is today. Yeah, not everything goes to the moon. There will be again a phase of where slowing down, and oil and gas will also be important. Imagine all the energy we need. We need, unfortunately, also nuclear power, I fear. Yeah, but wind will be more important than it is today, for sure. Orca vessels are heavy lift vessels, and we are doing heavy lift since many years. And there is not one single service what we can put to our customers which we couldn't have done before. So there is not a revolution. The crane capacity with 1,600 tons is not spectacularly high, but it is significantly high. Fully electrical cranes is the first time in our industry, in our history that we have, but in the industry, fully electric cranes are of course known. Our partner Jumbo has fully electric cranes. If it comes to the propulsion system, what we have, to have ultra efficient propulsion, which still is not only, if it comes to consumption, if you let's say, if you want to go with 50 knots, we only use 15 tons of fuel. Still we can go very fast, up to 19 tons. Then we talk about a different consumption, that is clear. And this flexibility is of course very important for our customer. I wouldn't call it revolutionary. There is nothing, it's not a revolution, but it's just a very good concept for our clients. Our responsibility is towards our clients, that we do the best service what we can do, and if it's a green service need, then we do a green service, but otherwise the clients aren't our focus. We also have a responsibility towards the next generation, and we do everything what we can to minimize fuel, but we can only put something to the market if the client wants that. So with the Orca class, we are ultra efficient, and that is good. Everybody wants to save fuel. We only generating the platform that green methanol can be used. Then it's a platform for customers, and the customer has to decide. That is not the case. This is not the case. So we are in the market here in India since 40 years. We have here with Sai Shipping a partner, and with many other countries. And then after integrating now Intermarine SL into one company, with SL Intermarine SL, there's a significant coverage of the world. Yes, but it's not aggressive. Africa, India, PG, Middle East, they are already established market for us. Yeah? For us, we did a lot of business in Africa since many years. A lot of business in the PG with our 𝐶ompLift office, with Mohammed Ajaba. We are very successful there. It is a very important market for us. It will be even more important. We are there for our customers, and there are our customers, and we will be present in India, in the PG, but also in Africa offshore. First part of your question, the engineering. Yeah. To have an engineering solution which is creative and solves the problem, and not only solves the problem but also being efficient, that is a competitive edge. And we, with our SL engineering people, colleagues, so in the meantime, around 100 people. So I'm very proud of, maybe our competitors think the same of their engineers, but we think that we have the best. I can also prove it if you want. And that we can find the best and most efficient solutions in maritime industry. And this is always for our colleagues a challenge to work on that and somehow to find a way, if it's in logistics or if it's in shipping, to find a way, to find a cost-effective way, but also to find a safe way for our seafarers and for the cargo itself. The industry, right, there are always challenges. You know, countries are closing down, PG is closing down, and then this will be open, and then Venezuela is closing down, now it's getting open. If the Strait of Hormuz is now closed, we have 2 ships trapped there, we have to deal with that, everybody has to deal with that. It's okay. And that is obviously a major operational challenge, which costs a lot of money, fuel prices, jumping up and down, which is a challenge. Regulations from the governments, if it's EU regulations, but worldwide regulations. Piracy is a problem, lackage of people, of good educated people, like you are. This is if it's seafarers, there is a shortage of qualified good seafarers. We are involved in educating our own people. For that reason, we established our own crewing agency to have to overcome that as good as we can. So 1,000 challenges, nothing is new. Every day you think that is the most important thing, next day it's something. If you look at Europe, and if you look at the growth and the dynamics there, and the somewhat de-industrialization in core Europe, which is more or less the same what in the US happened. As you may know, in logistics, we slowed down a little bit in Germany, where our headquarters is, and we increased our activities in the Middle East and in India. In Japan, we also built something up. And that says everything. The good thing is in shipping, you are flexible anywhere. You go where your clients want you to go. We are an international enterprise anyway. Europe was the center of production of project cargo, and still there is something. But if you compare that with China, with India, in general, with the growth, let's say, center of the world, there is certainly a shift, right? Yeah. But for us, we are a service provider for the global project industry. So obviously, I'm German. I would like that the development in Germany is a little bit more active and but it is not, unfortunately. India is so big; it's more or less it's not a country; it's a continent, right? It is India is a highly developed country on the one side, and it's a third world country on the other side. It has everything, so it will be more coming to wind. It will be more important than it will, but it is today. If it comes to shipbuilding, if it comes to green energy, if it comes to the construction production of equipment. But maybe also project cargo. If you speak to big customers like L&T, yeah, the development is not over, put this way. So India is important, but it will be even more important in the future. We are here every 4 weeks. We are discussing Indian flag. We are always discussing any option to provide better service. Yeah. Yesterday we had a fantastic 40 years anniversary with 𝐶𝐈 shipping. We're discussing today here in our 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐿𝐼 office what is next, how can we improve. Yeah? So there's a lot of activities. Honestly, I'm focusing on my colleagues here in India, but as well as in Hamburg and Bremen and Houston, wherever. And then we are trying to do whatever we can, whatever I can contribute to that picture, I try to do. And sometimes you feel 100% energized, and believe me, there are also maybe days where you're not so energized, and then you try whatever is possible to do. Yeah. These visits are energizing me to speak with our colleagues here, to see some colleagues I see here the first time. To speak with clients, like yesterday. That is energizing. Also, the spirit, what you see, the spirit here in India. The people are optimistic. They want to achieve something. They want to build up. I want to be a part of that. Not me as a person, but we as a company. What can we contribute? How can we, with our orcas, with what we can bring to the table, with our logistical competence, what we have. Yeah. We are doing a lot of business with the company Sterling, which is also a snaffing company. So we want to contribute whatever we can contribute. Success would be my colleagues are happy, that our clients are happy, and if everybody is happy, then I would say this is the first step of success. Because they would only be happy if we are also successful in a way that our clients would ask us for entrusting us more business, and that we are able to develop the next generation of ships that we can be proud of, and that we are delivering, let's say, something for the next generation that people can look at. And this would be for me a success if people admire us. And because our colleagues are proud of working for this company, this would be I would look at this as a success. Yeah, it is for me. It's always a mixture, right? Private life, professional life. But I like sports. I like soccer. I like doing bicycle riding. I love to read my newspaper sitting on the sofa, yeah. But I also like watching TV, some movie, and I like to go out with friends, as everybody does, and enjoying time with old friends. Yeah. This is also, by the way, a success to have old friends. Yeah. So I would say, in general, for me and my colleagues, who were already part at this time, was for sure the shipping crisis. When 2009, 2010, it took stayed for a couple of years, right? This was, of course, let's say, a mega challenge. Was also fun in between, I should say, but it was a challenge. I'm very proud that not me, but we as an organization, with my colleagues, that we are somehow we fight it through this time. Concentrate where you want to be in 10 years and not tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Where you want to be in 10 years and not everything comes tomorrow. And have a long breath and concentrate on that, and then you will achieve it if you are not stopping or accepting any setbacks. You will go there, but have a long-term view on things. I would love to see being 𝐸𝐴, being developing to a highly regarded boutique, worldwide known net forwarding company and SAL, having built 3 more classes of highly technical, super efficient fleet where we are the excellence if it comes to efficiency, if it comes to engineering, if it comes to crew on board, that our clients, if they have a really important cargo, then they always book SAL. This would be maybe the vision.